So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do now? Make me feel loved and treasured. You are water in the desert. My fox, my missing puzzle piece. You make me feel loved, protected. Boy, we could talk forever on the couch, sipping bourbon, please. Making out in the back of that Prius. No bites in there to interrupt.
I deleted all the pictures of you I had on my Instagram. You can see it in my dreams, I hold you close just like I wish I can. It's late at night, I know you're gone. I can't sleep 'cause you moved on. I wish I tried, but you're with someone else tonight. Why do we end up broken hearted? Running right back to where we started. Trying to make it all okay, but the end is still the same. Why do we end up broken hearted? What's that show we watched together? I can just remember you and me. Flipping channels, but my mind is watching slideshows of our memories. It's late at night, I know you're gone. I can't sleep 'cause you moved on. I wish we tried, 'cause maybe you'd be here tonight. Why do we end up broken hearted? Running right back to where we started. Trying to make it all okay, but the end is still the same. Why do we end up broken hearted? Why do we end up broken hearted? Whoa, running right back to where we started. Trying to make it all okay, but the end is still the same. Whoa, why do we end up broken hearted?
I got up for the letdown, watching you just let my love go ground. My heart was the only sound in my bedroom. In my head you weren't gone. I found pieces that you left, parts of you I didn't even know I had. So I put them on the shelf in my bedroom. In my head you weren't wrong. I spent every night chasing after highs. Needed more, I needed more. Every set of eyes cut through like a knife. They were yours, and I needed yours. So I dream, yeah, I dream, yeah, I dream about you. And I feel ya in every room. Yeah, I need ya, without you I'm half of two. So I dream about you. but I'll hold on to you until the end of time. 'Cause if I'm doomed to only want this, I'm gonna let it pull me down. I spent every night chasing after highs, needed more, I needed more. Every set of eyes cut through like a knife, they were yours, and I needed yours. So I dream, yeah, I dream, yeah, I dream about you, and I feel ya in every room. Yeah, I need ya, without you I'm half of you. So I dream about you, I dream about you. 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 I got up for the letdown. In my bedroom, in my head you weren't gone.
I don't believe that you're leaving me. We don't believe in love anymore. I hate this feeling, 'cause I won't be breathing you in my lungs anymore. It's not right. You're trading numbers with some dude who's at my party. Oh, taking a bite of my body. Want you all over my body. Lights out and we never leave. We never leave. I'm always checking my phone and you're happy being alone. And I got you on my mind. Taking a bite of my body. Want you all over my body. Lights out and we never leave. We never leave. I'm always checking my phone and you're happy being alone. And I got you on my mind. I don't believe it. I'm thinking that we don't believe in love anymore. I hate this feeling, 'cause I won't be breathing you in my lungs anymore. It's not right. You're trading numbers with some dude who's at my party. Oh, taking a bite of my body. Want you all over my body. Lights out and we never leave. We never leave. I'm always checking my phone and you're happy being alone. And I got you on my mind. Taking a bite of my body. Want you all over my body. Lights out and we never leave. We never leave. I'm always checking my phone and you're happy being alone. And I got you on my mind.
Saw you through a window. You were with somebody, but you look so damn alone. So I sent a message, asked you how life has been. I am braver through the phone. It's been a long time since you were all mine. In the wilderness, that's where I've been. After a long night and some red wine, could you see me like that? Do you see me like that? I felt underdressed. There's just something about your body. It's so classical and timeless. Makes me forget where I am. It's been a long time since you were all mine. In the wilderness, that's where I've been. After a long night
또
and some free time, could you see me like that? Do you see me like that? I'm not faking. Here's my invitation. Take a little bit of my heart. Take a little bit of my heart. Ride that lightning. Let's keep climbing. Take a little bit of my heart now, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Take a little bit of my heart. Take a little bit of my heart.
Bring your body close to mine. Don't get stuck inside your mind. We're pushing the limits, running till we're going blind. I'm fully in it. I bet this one all my life. So no turning back, we're head straight forward. You know I'll be there at every corner. Now won't you
So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do now? You make me feel loved, protected. Or we could talk forever on the couch, sipping bourbon, please. So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do?